So this is one of those things where, oops, sorry, we are going to assume that driving is going to be around, cars and trucks are going to be around, but just like we worried about ride sharing and electric vehicles and so on, we worry about smart highways. Roadways have always evolved with the mode of transportation, even though focused a lot on the cars. From the Roman time, the paved pathways and roadways have tried to serve the kind of vehicle that's around at the time. So smart highways are aiming for the future, assuming that everything will be electric, and we would want to have roads be smart and respond and be able to charge the cars and so on and so forth. So you can see some images here from this paper. Solar road with all kinds of smart sensors and signals, and charging the car as it's driving, and using solar power for lighting the highways, for signs, for we will see examples for communicating, so smart signaling, and changing signs along the way based on weather conditions and so on and so forth. So here are a summary of 10 recent advances in smart roads from the same paper. Advances in the sector: so roads that harvest and store energy, roads that sing, musical roads, apparently started in Japan but is now becoming popular, I suppose. But if it becomes like elevator music, then obviously people will start complaining. Roads that weigh your car, so you can avoid the problems with heavy trucks that tend to overturn, trying to negotiate a curve at high speeds and so on and so forth. Also helps with logistics. Roads that charge, so electrified roads, roads with wireless digital traffic signs, so enhance safety. Roads that detect traffic violations, so law enforcement, and also relates to safety in neighborhoods and highways and so on. Roads that talk, so the V2X communications, vehicle to other communications, which help with safety, logistics, law enforcement. Roads with smart intersections, roads with fast emergency rescue, roads with smart street lights, and so on. So here is another example of special lanes that are used to specifically charge certain vehicles, or the trucks are riding here, and these are like the charging stations along the way. And this is the kind of image that's often typically used for autonomous vehicles or self-driving cars and so on. This is an example of how wireless digital traffic signposts can be used to change the signs. They don't have to be metal boards stuck and then having to be painted and replaced every few years. They can be digital boards that can be changed based on the time of day to manage traffic better, to change parking timings, and so on and so forth, include weather conditions, etc. This is from the project called Ray Path in Georgia, named after Ray Anderson, who was the king of carpet tile making, and I think his daughter started this company of using smart highways. And this is a way they plan to put in solar panels to harvest energy on the road and store it. So you can see the various designs where these kind of spaces are typically used for gardening or left fallow or whatever, but they can be used for harvesting energy. I'm sorry I forgot to put the link here. It's from the RayPath project and some state agency from where I took it. They also estimate the right-of-way solar energy per state. So this is the right-of-way solar energy, and you can see that there are more than 1,000. This is almost 1,800 gigawatt hour per year of potential for harvesting solar energy, which also is converted into dollars. And for a state like California, where energy is expensive, California ends up saving hundreds of millions of dollars by using this methodology. So smart highways are already here, and they are getting smarter, and the idea is to use them along with transportation to make transportation transition also easy, especially in terms of charging the vehicles, in addition to all the safety and law enforcement, weather management, etc. So another amazing coming attraction.